my name is Adeline, and thank you so much for tuning in today for another episode of the Magical Hour. And today we have a special guest.
Hi, my name is Maren. I'm so excited to be here today.
Thank you so much for joining me today.
I am so excited. Thank you again for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Maren, and I live in Utah, and I don't know, I have two kids. They're twins. They're 7 years old, a boy and girl, and they
Oh,
give me a run for my money. And then I have two bonus kids, and they are 13 and almost 21. And we are just like one big crazy Disney family. But been in Utah my whole life and just started kind of coming into I like on the side, I'm a Disney travel agent. So I do that for fun because I love Disney so much. So I like to let other people love it as much as I do by helping them plan their vacations. So
of course. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that. So do all the kids love Disney too?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
My little girl, she always walks around and she introduces us like we're a Disney family, by the way.
No way.
She's
Oh
so
my,
funny.
I
Or anytime
love
we have a
that.
trip coming up, she always has to like tell them, and we're gonna go be here. Like we're about to go on a Disney cruise, our first one ever in 29 days. And she cannot stop talking about it to anyone that will listen. She likes to tell them about we get ice cream whenever we want. And so yeah, we're a little bit of a ridiculous Disney family.
No, no, there's no such thing. That's so cute though. That's
Yeah.
cute that she is so excited about everything. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sure if some people follow me, they've seen her do my cutie cuff videos. She
yep.
kind of took that over for me. She's becoming quite the cutie cuff opener now. So that's like her
Oh,
favorite thing to do now. So
that's
not shy at all.
really love that. What's your favorite cutie cup at the moment?
Well, she just opened a Hello Kitty one a little bit ago, but her favorite Disney one, she has Provincial Belle and like the gold dress Belle.
Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
in a very Belle phase right now, so those are her two favorite like Disney princess ones that she has. So,
Nice. Did you find the Belle one recently?
no, someone gave it to her because they knew that she loved Belle, so they didn't want it anymore. So she scored on that one
Wow,
because
that's
you can't find that
amazing.
one anymore unless you go on eBay.
Yeah,
So.
that one is so hard to find. Well, you can't find that all in the stores. It's gone.
Yeah, no, they're harmless. She also likes to collect their like little mystery princesses in like a teacup. I don't know what they're called. She gets them at Target. And so she has all of these like little itty bitties princesses in her room too. So and Belle, the Provincial and Gold Belle are her favorite at the moment.
Love that. That's so cute. So when was your first time visiting Disney?
So I mean, I went to Disney like every kid, like when they were like 3. I have the classic pictures of me like hugging Minnie and hugging Chip and
Oh.
Dale. But honestly, like we didn't ever go after that. And it wasn't until like I was in my 30s that I went back for the first time with some extended family. And I don't know what happened to me, but I was like sold. I mean,
Oh,
I've always loved Disney, like Disney movies, like dressed up like Disney, all the dolls, and I have all the like old VHS clamshells. But like we weren't like theme park people when I was growing up. And so now it's like ever since then, I think I go at least twice a year.
love that.
And then I had my kids, and like it's just now we're the Disney family. But it's so funny how late in life I just like embraced how much I love the parks and
Hmm.
just how happy I feel when I go there. Like without a doubt, every time I step on Main Street, I bawl. So it's just this place where I just feel like calm and happy, and I mean like everybody else. So but yeah, my boyfriend, I met him 6 years ago. Yesterday actually was our 6 year anniversary.
Congrats.
His family is super into Disney, and so it was like so awesome that they could like also understand like my obsession for Disney. And
Yeah,
so we go all the time, and they're all going on this Disney cruise with us in August. So yeah,
nice.
it's so great that their family also was into Disney as much as I was. So
That's amazing. I love that.
yeah.
Um, so when did your love for Disney itself begin? Was it when you were younger, when you were watching the movies, or was it later on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge Winnie the Pooh fan. And
Okay.
so like when I saw Winnie the Pooh when I was little, that was kind of like my main, I collected Pooh Bears, like my room was Pooh Bear, like I just loved Pooh. I don't know why I like was so connected with Pooh.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, obviously, princesses, like my first like real memory of like not necessarily Disney Cinderella, but I went and saw like a play when I was like, I think 5. And that was when I started to really get into princesses. And that's when I think I was Cinderella for Halloween. And then Little Mermaid in my like kind of, I'm trying to think, Little Mermaid came out when I was 10. And that was when I kind of became obsessed with Ariel. And so I remember it was in 4th grade, and they were you could enter a coloring contest to win tickets to go see the movie. And I colored, it was just like the cover of the movie poster, and I colored that and I won. And so I remember me and my friend, we got to go to like a sneak peek of Little Mermaid at the theater, and it was like the coolest thing ever. And
Yeah.
so Pooh Bear was kind of my love when I was little. And then yeah, when I hit about 10, it was like Ariel 100%. I loved her. And then like I said, I didn't have kids until I was older, and so I was probably the only adult going to Disney movies by myself, where I would steal like my cousins and be like, "Let's go see Tangled," or "Let's go see Lilo and Stitch." I mean, I remember crying watching Lilo and Stitch in the movie theater. So I definitely connect more with like the movies, I think, than like
Yeah.
the characters, because we didn't really ever go. Um, but now, like, I'll stand in line by myself to see many. My kids are like, "It's too long." I'm like, "I'm waiting to see my girl. I gotta see
Yeah.
Minnie." So, but yeah, it's been a fun like seeing like how I was when I was a kid liking Disney to how I am as an adult. And then obviously with my kids, like the first time that they got to see Mickey and Minnie, like, oh, my heart was like, oh, it's like the best. And I remember my favorite moment as a mom loving Disney was when I took my kids in 2023, first time to Disney World, and they got to go meet Joy.
Uh-huh.
And my little girl held on to Joy for this hug. It had to be 5 minutes. And I just love how cast members and the characters, like, they never will disengage with that. And that, like, I started just to cry. And it's still one of my favorite moments of her that trip is them hugging Joy for like a good solid 5 minutes.
That's so
It was so
sweet.
sweet. So I've definitely gotten to see the side as an adult and as a mom, as just a Disney fan.
Yeah, that's so cute. So referring back to like the Winnie the Pooh, I actually found out the other day because Winnie the Pooh has been showing up everywhere.
Yeah,
And I was wondering like what's going on? Do you know by any chance what's going on?
it's their anniversary, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So I
Is
searched
it
it
100
up.
years?
100th
Yeah,
anniversary.
it's wild.
Insane.
Yeah. When I had my kids, their nursery was classic poo.
Oh,
And then I have a lot of people that will give me like different editions of Winnie the Pooh too. So that was in their room. So
that's
yeah, it's just so classic. You can't
yeah.
not love him.
Yeah. But yeah, I did some research because I was like, what's going on? Like, why is Pooh everywhere? I started thinking he's becoming the new Stitch since Stitch
Oh
is
yeah.
old too. But no, then I found out it was the 100th anniversary, which is huge
Yeah,
for
he's
them.
probably one of the like longest standing characters. I think could, compared to
Yeah.
like Fab Five or anything like that. That book is just
Mhm.
so wonderful.
I heard that it's supposedly in Disneyland, they have these new plushies that are bag charms, and it's Winnie the Pooh in like a spring outfit. It's
Oh,
so cute.
that would be so cute.
I have to send you the video I saw.
Yeah, I'll have to see
Supposedly
it.
it's Disneyland. I have it. I asked my friends immediately if they saw it in Disney World, and they said that not yet. So
It
yeah.
could
But
be Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland a week from today, actually.
oh,
So I might have to look. If you want
you
one, I'll
might
get
be able
one
to
for
see it.
you.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I wasn't even looking for myself. I was looking at the Eeyore. My best friend, she's obsessed with Eeyore. She loves him. And so I always every time I see something Eeyore related, I'm like, I need to get that for her. So when I
Yeah.
saw this one, I was like, damn, I need to get it for her.
Those are so cute. The last time I was there, they were little plushies, and they were pink and like cherry blossom pink. And
Yes,
I
I've seen
I
those
got
too.
the Stitch and the Pooh. They are so cute.
I've
So
seen those too.
Eeyore doesn't get as much love, I think, as he should, because
No.
he's so cute.
No, he does. I took advantage now for her birthday since the 100th anniversary is going on. They're like releasing a ton of poo, which includes Eeyore.
Yeah.
So I was able to get her a couple of things that at least he's included. Like Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh is still there and stuff, but like at least Eeyore is included. And I made her like a birthday basket with all of
Oh,
the Eeyore stuff.
that's so cute. I think it just came out with some Eeyore ears too. Some, I feel like I've seen
I heard
some.
about that. I heard about that. Haven't looked it up. I said I was gonna look it up and then I forgot.
Yeah.
When I was in Miami, or sorry, in Orlando this April, she was with me and we went to a character warehouse over there and she found the Eeyore ones with the actual like ears and the tail in the back.
The tail. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I
so
love the
she
character
got those.
warehouse. I wish they had a character warehouse in Anaheim. It
Yeah.
would be like my second stop when
Oh,
I go.
absolutely. I always have to make a stop at the character warehouse when
Yeah.
I'm on
Which
the
one do
road.
you like better when you go visit in Orlando?
I'm gonna be honest, I forget which one is which. So
No, I
I'm
do
like,
too. Oh my gosh, one time we went, my boyfriend and I, and we're like, "Well, we gotta go." And I was like, "This is the good one. This is the good one." And then we Ubered there and I'm like, "This was not the good."
I forget which one is which. I just go to whichever one I see first on the
Yeah.
map. I'm like, okay, let's go. That's the one.
I know, and
Oh,
my friend's always like, "It's the one by the food court." And I'm like, "But that doesn't help me. Like, I don't know what mall that is."
and then I always get lost too. I always go in the wrong side. I'm like, what's going on? I should know this by now. I've come here a
Well,
couple of times.
those like outdoor malls confuse me too, because yeah, I'll be like, the Uber will drop us off by Nike and it's right there. No, it's on the other side.
Yeah, and then the GPS tells you where to go, but then it tells you the wrong spot, or at least mine does. I'm like,
I always
okay.
walk backwards. Like I'll be standing there like following my phone and my
Yes.
boyfriend will like turn it around and be like, walk that way. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I just need to not know how to do that. So, but yeah, no, the character warehouse is great. We're there's one in Fort Lauderdale, about 20 minutes away from
Really?
Fort Everglades. So when I fly out the day before our cruise, we're gonna try to go to the character warehouse in Fort Lauderdale.
Wait, hold on. Is that the Miami one? Like the one that was in Sawgrass?
No, that one closed.
Okay, I
But
was
then
gonna
there
tell you
is
that one
one.
closed.
There's one, I don't know what mall it's in. My sister-in-law travels, she's a ASL interpreter for Disney Cruise. So she always is hitting that character warehouse before her flight. And so we're going to try to go to see what damage we can do before we get on the
I didn't know
cruise.
there was one there too. I used to live in Miami, so my closest one was the Sawgrass Mall one.
Yeah. That's too
So we
bad
used
that
to
that one
go.
closed.
I know. We were able to go during one of the last days,
Oh, good.
and the deals were amazing, but there was nothing. Like
Yeah, after that
everything.
stuff got picked over.
Yeah, everything was super oversized, like extra, extra, extra large. And then it was a lot of Avengers, which don't get me wrong, I love Avengers. I did end up getting some stuff that I got like the smallest size that they had available, which would be like an extra large. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Um, but I'm a big Iron Man girly, so I had to get my Iron Man shirt. It fits like a dress on me, but
Yeah.
it's okay. I'll
Just like
take it.
pajamas. That's my boyfriend's favorite Marvel character is Iron Man. So we have a
Yeah.
lot of Iron Man stuff. That's like his go-to when I'm like, what do I get him? What Iron Man thing can I find
Yeah.
him?
And then
So
my husband likes Wakanda, so we got the Wakanda ones too, which were available. So
no, that's
yeah,
awesome.
it worked out, but
That's
it just
good.
sucked that there was not that many options.
Yeah.
But the
Oh yeah.
deals were amazing. Those were good.
That's
But
so
yeah.
fun.
Um, so which parks have you been to?
So I've only been to Anaheim and Orlando.
Okay.
I'm hoping like in the future to go to Disneyland Paris. That's kind of like my really big one that I want to go to. I've been to Paris before, and this was kind of before I like kind of got back into like loving Disney. Like I went with my family and they wanted to go to Disneyland Paris for a day, and I was like, I'm not traveling all the way to Europe to go to Disneyland when I could go there. And now I'm like, oh, why didn't I go? I was right there. So I'm hoping in the next like little bit, my boyfriend's parents celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary in 2028, and they're going to Paris. And so we're kind of thinking about like all flying there to surprise them.
Oh,
And so that would be fun if we all could like go to Disneyland Paris for a day or something like that. So
yeah.
hopefully, and then I mean, obviously, I really want to go to Shanghai. I think that would be like my next one. So have you been to any other parks other than the
I've
two?
actually only gone to World. I haven't even gone to Cali yet.
You know, it's interesting how when I go and I have only been to Orlando a handful of times, but when I meet people that are like, I've never been to Disneyland, and I think, well, you have Disney World. Like, I guess there's no comparison. Like people will come over and they'll be like, the castle is so small. And
Yeah.
I think that's why I like it's interesting. Like I'm a Disneyland girly and my boyfriend loves Disney World. Or I'm Disneyland, he's Disney World. And so I love going to Disneyland. Like Fantasyland is just so cute and so quaint and just like the theming, I just love it. And I love Disney World too, but just I feel like more at home when I'm at Disneyland. But yeah, you gotta make your way out. Even like for Oogie Boogie
Yeah,
or just so you can see Haunted Mansion, the overlay. It's so fun at Halloween time and at Christmas time.
I
So,
know. I was
what's your
talking.
favorite park at Disney World?
Okay, so that's been changing. I used to be obsessed with Magic Kingdom. That was always my park, but lately Epcot has been my favorite.
Epcot is so fun. I love like if we can't spend more than 2 days there, I feel like you just miss out on just everything. The pavilions and then just seeing the characters. They have just so many fun characters that you don't even see at the other parks. So
Yeah.
I think that's great. Do you have a favorite festival at Epcot?
So it's funny because I really like the art festival, Festival of Arts, but I've never been able to go to it. Every time that event happens, I'm never available to go. Even when I was in Miami, it just wouldn't fall on dates I would be able to drive up. So then I would say food and wine is my favorite. I really like the little dessert that they give you at the end. I
Oh
always
yeah.
forget the name. It's like the cheese something. Um, I love that dessert so much, so I always do the little um what's the name?
Is it the fromage one?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Cheese.
Um, so I always do like the food options that they have for that and then get the treat at the end. Love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's fun. When we went a couple years ago with my kids, we did Spike's little bee trail. I can't think of what it's called. I'm spacing on it. And at the end of it, at that year, they gave them little like plates, like dinner plates. And so we have Figment, Coco,
Oh,
and Snow White. They're so cute. And so that was really fun.
that's
I went to the Festival of the Arts last year when we were there for Run Disney.
okay.
It rained the whole day, and so we tried
Oh
as hard
my
as we could,
God.
but we did not hit as many things as I wanted to do for that one. So that's kind of like the one I really want to try to go back to and not not
It's
get
just
rained on.
so hard to go to because it's only like 1 month
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
so
it.
short.
So, and then you don't know the dates ahead of time or anything like that. So it makes it a little bit harder to go to it.
Yeah, it's hard. I think I like Food and Wine the best too because I've done Flower and Garden and I know and I've done Food and Wine and I think Food and Wine is probably my favorite too because I love cheese and I like savory and so I feel like I do better with that stuff. So that one's really fun to go to.
And then which one's your favorite park from the world?
I probably I really like Epcot too, because
Okay.
I just love food. And so I like to go to everywhere and get to try different things. I mean, you can't go wrong with magic. Like, I still love going. Like, the stepsisters are probably like my go-to. I have to see them every time I go. And so I do love like the Magic Kingdom. But if it's just like me and my boyfriend going, or just the friends, I think I like Epcot the best because it's
Yeah.
just so fun.
Yeah.
And they have really good rides there too. So.
Do you have any plans for Disney World trips coming up?
Yeah, so in October, my boyfriend and I are
Wait.
coming down for the Wine and Dine run. So it's
Oh,
like,
wait, I think you told me about that. That was the week after the date that I'm planning to go do
yeah,
that,
so
right? Okay.
we fly in the 20, I want to say we fly in the 22nd or the 23rd, I can't remember. And
Okay.
then we go, usually when we come for a race, we take the red eye from Utah and we get like to Orlando at like 5 in the morning. And
Mm.
then we take an Uber or usually like a bus to or whatever we're staying at. We really like to stay at Pop Century, but this time we're going to try All Star Music. We've never stayed at All
Ooh,
Stars.
okay. I love All Stars.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. And then we usually go straight to the expo and we check in and do all of that. And then we're go I talk I mean, I didn't have to talk him into it, but we're gonna go to Mickey's Not So Scary that
Okay.
night we fly in. So I'm so excited. I've never done
Oh,
that
that's gonna be
before.
a busy day.
Yeah, it's gonna be I know my poor boyfriend, he just like goes along with it. I'm like, well, it's okay. We can get some sleep the next day. But yeah, so we'll do that. And then we're gonna go to the park on Friday, and then we're running the 10K on the Saturday, and then Sunday's the half marathon. So we're doing the 2 course challenge. And then included with that, they give you an after party at Epcot. So at 5 o'clock, we get to
Oh,
go to Epcot, and they close that down. And it's just kind of like an after hours event for the runners. You can purchase a ticket if you want. Like you don't have to be participating in the races. Anyone can go. But but yeah, I think that one, I'm excited for that one.
that
And
sounds
then we're going back to land in December.
love that.
So,
Okay.
and it's a little busy. So yeah, Disneyland in a week, and then our cruise, and then World, and then back to Disneyland. So it's a little bit of a busy year.
Yeah. So what's your favorite I what would you call it? It's not a festival. But what's like your favorite celebration in Disneyland? Like Oogie
Like a
Boogie.
holiday.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Halloween at Disneyland. Like
Yeah.
it's so fun. We did
That's
the
what I keep
Halloween half.
hearing.
Yeah, I've never been to Oogie Boogie. So the last time I
Mhm.
went, it was when Mickey's Not So Scary was at Disneyland. That was
Okay.
the year I was pregnant. So that was 2018. That was the last year they had the Mickey's Not So Scary, and then they transitioned over to Oogie Boogie. And it just never works out timing. I've never been to get over there on a night when Oogie Boogie is there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love Halloween at Disneyland. So I'm excited to see Disney World at Halloween time. So
Mhm.
I know with last year when we went, or no, 2 years when we came for Wine and Dine, it ended the day before our race. And so everything was gone by the time we got there, the decorations. So I'm excited to see spooky season in Disney World.
Yeah. Have you
So
been able to go to like the Sweethearts one in Disneyland or the Disney Channel?
I went to the Disney Channel night
Okay.
just this year in April. I went, and that one was really fun. I had never done a themed after hours. I've done just like after hours on Magic Kingdom. I've done that twice. And it was really fun. I feel like it needs to be longer because it's only 3 hours. And like you really have to prioritize
Hours
like
on.
what you want. Yeah, like you can get in early, but the
Okay.
party starts, and it starts at 9 and it goes till 1, but it's spread out throughout the park. And so it's like if you want to see characters, or you want food, or you want to do the dance party, there's just so much. And I feel like I wish it was like 1 hour longer, because you're just like, I mean, I can't even imagine at Disney World, but Disneyland, it's not that big, but you're like, I'm in Toontown to see, Chippendale and the Rescue Rangers. And then I go all the way back to Orleans, New Orleans Square to see the Descendants dance party. And then I hightail it to Tomorrowland to see the Stitch, all of like Stitch and his alien friends come out and do the dance party. So, and then I think I ate like one thing. So I was like, oh, I wish I had one more hour, but they're really fun. Sweethearts, I think, or Pride. I feel like Pride would be such a fun special event night to go to.
Yeah. I really want to go to the Sweethearts one and the Disney Channel one. And obviously Oogie Boogie because everyone talks about Oogie Boogie being so good.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
that
really
one, that
curious.
one was fun. Yeah, Disney Channel was cute because my little girl is at the age where she's like very into zombies and Descendants,
Oh
and
yeah.
they so I like went to that stuff so I could video it so she could see it, and so yeah, the Disney Channel was fun. They gave you this was wild. So in front of the castle, they had the big Disney Channel logo, and you could go
Yeah.
get like a photo pass picture in front of it. I wish I had I do. Right here, actually. I forgot I
Oh,
hadn't unpacked it yet.
nice.
So they gave you this little wand when you checked in. And so people were doing like the Disney
Yeah.
Channel like logo with it. But you could go stand in front of the castle with PhotoPass, and you could do that and they would take your picture. People were in line the entire event. Like that
Oh
line went
my
almost to the
God.
like opening down Main Street. It was crazy that people just stayed in line just for that. But that's what I mean. Like if you want your picture and that's like your priority, or like, do you want to see Goofy and Max? But yeah, Disney Channel was really fun. Like so many people were dressed up like Hannah Montana.
I bet.
So fun. But I bought this Wildcats sweater. So
Ooh.
I did my little High School Musical tribute right there, but it was
Yeah.
fun.
That sounds so fun. I love that. So what's your favorite ride in Disneyland?
Disneyland, I love Big Thunder Mountain. I think that one is probably like my all-time favorite. And I'm excited to come to World to see the refurbishment on what they did I feel like they've kind of made it similar to what Disneyland is. That ride is so fun. I will go on that day and night. Um, and I feel like, and another one is Indiana Jones.
Okay.
That one is, that's always my rope drop. That's like, if I don't have my kids, I'm going straight to Indiana at rope drop because that one is just so fun. I think the last time I went between just like rope dropping and lightning lane, I think we rode that like 5 times.
Love it.
So that one is really, really fun. And then I just like classic Fantasyland, like storybook canals are probably like my go-to for Fantasyland. It's so cute. It's just the boats and you the little miniature houses and you get to hear the story and yeah, I love that one too.
That's so
How
nice.
about do you have one at World that you really like overall?
Guardians.
Guardians. Oh, that one is so fun.
My favorite used to be Big Thunder Mountain. Like that always used to be my go-to ride. Love it. Got the ears for it, the bag, the shirt, everything. But once Guardians came out, it took over.
Yeah, that one is so fun. And I've yet to get like September. Everyone always like
No
wants September.
way.
I've never gotten that one. I have it in my phone. I have like a note of like what song I get so I can
Love
keep track.
that.
And I get I ran probably the most, which I love that song. So I'm not like sad. And Gloria Stefan, I always get conga.
So in Disney World, what's your favorite ride?
In
Is it
Disney
still Big Thunder?
World, ooh, that's tough. I wish Tron was longer. I would say
Yeah.
that one would be my favorite one if it was, if even if it went around one more time. I
Yeah.
feel like Tron would be my favorite, but I love Guardians. Like I'll stand in line for that one probably. I'm trying to think of that. And I like Slinky Dog too.
Slinky Dog, okay.
Yeah, I'm excited to go because Rock and Roller Coaster I loved. And so
Yeah.
I'm trying to like not watch spoilers of the
Same.
Muppets. So I'm excited when I go in October. We're going to specifically go to Hollywood Studios so I can go on that one. And so I every time I see a video, I'll be like, I don't want to see it.
Yep. I just swiped through. I'm like, nope, next.
I'll like if it's a friend, I'll like heart it. Be like, okay, I don't want to watch it. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to ride that one because I loved that one when it was Aerosmith. So I'm excited to, I mean, it's the same coaster, but I'm excited to see like the theming and the songs for that one too.
Were you happy that they were changing it, or were you a bit sad about that?
I mean, I wasn't like married to Aerosmith. Like I had only ever been to World twice before they made the announcement. So I'd only ever been on it twice, a handful of times.
Yeah.
Um, and so I was more sad that like Muppets 3D was closing.
Mm.
But then when they announced that they were taking over that attraction, I was like, okay, like I'm very Dr. Teeth is going to be there. I'm great. I'll be happy. So I'm hoping that like the queue has some of that like maybe some nostalgia throwback to 3D vision, but no, I wasn't like super upset about that. I feel like if they ever do anything to like classic Fantasyland and Disneyland, I would probably like be like they did Snow White. They overdid an overlay and closed Snow White for a while and they changed it from I can't remember it was Snow White's like scary adventure. I'm probably saying
Okay.
that wrong. And then they thought it was too scary, and so now it's Snow White's Enchanted Wish, I think. And so they've made it not so scary. And I was like really upset when I heard that, but then when I went on it, I was like, okay, they did a good job. Like they didn't like to destroy the ride. I'm interested to see the new Pirates animatronic that they just put in when I go next week. So they
I didn't know about that. They have a new one. Okay. That's cool.
they had like a skeleton, kind of like after like the first like drop you go through and you're
Yeah.
going through caverns. It was just a skeleton, like a captain of a ship. And I think they've changed it similar to the animatronics that are in Frozen in
Okay.
Epcot with that similar like projectional face. And so I
That
think
changed.
oh yeah, so I think it's different, and so it looks. I
Yeah.
think they have the pirate like alive, and then he turns into a skeleton. So
Ooh, okay.
I've
So
heard like mixed reviews if people love it and people don't like it. So
the frozen face now is no longer digital. Now it's an actual.
an actual face.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to go on that
I'm
one too.
happy about that because I wasn't a huge fan of the digital face. It just looked too off.
Yeah, I think the one time we went, I don't think Elsa's face was working that like
Yeah.
Anna's was, but Elsa's wasn't.
Yeah, I feel
So
like it's better to change it. Um, so for the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster, do you have a shirt for that yet? Or have you thought of getting a shirt?
don't know actually if I have a shirt for that. My boyfriend has this beaker shirt. So he'll probably wear the speaker shirt. But I'm trying to think if I have any. I don't think I have a Muppet shirt. I might have to like
I'm gonna send you
invest.
one that I think you're gonna like because it has I forget his name, Dr. D.
Dr. Teeth.
Okay. They have like him right in the front, and it's
Oh,
really cute because then it has all the other people in the back. I'll send you the link so that you can check it out.
fun. Thank you.
That's actually the shirt that I got for when I go and write it.
That's so fun. Yeah, I'm really excited to go on that one. That
Yeah.
one will be so fun. Well, thank you. I will definitely wear that.
Yeah, absolutely. I am not a huge Muppets fan, which is why I don't even know most of the characters' names or songs. So when I heard it was changing to Muppets, I was a little bit disappointed
Yeah,
just because I wasn't sure what to expect. But I think that my biggest thing is that I didn't grow up watching them.
yeah.
So I never, as an adult, I never tried watching it again to see if I liked it or anything like that. Um, so that's why I'm not like a huge fan. I'm still
That's
excited for the ride, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if you didn't like grow up watching them, or like big like Sesame Street or things like that, because I try to get my kids to watch like the Muppet movie or Muppets Take Manhattan, and they have no desire. They get
Yeah.
through like 10 minutes and they're like, this is weird. But because that was yeah, I think I mean I'm older. I'm 46, and so I feel like I grew up watching them, and then when I was younger, there was a show called Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater, and she incorporated a lot of like Muppet characters because Jim Henson helped on that show. And so I think I grew up watching those because they were fairy tales. It was like Princess and the Pea or the Princess and the Frog, but like Kermit was in Princess and the Frog, like he was the frog. And so I think I just always remember like watching those, and that's like was my connection with the Muppets because I don't remember watching like the Muppet Show very often, but it was watching more Shelley Duvall's Fairy Tale Theater. But yeah, I don't think I know all of the names, but I do enjoy. I liked the Muppet Babies when I was a kid. I think they just did a reboot of that on Disney Plus, so I do like
Probably
them.
they've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
Um, so what's your must do every single trip when you go? I guess we can specify California.
I mean, either park, like I have to get a Mickey pretzel. That's kind of like
Maybe
my go-to
pretzel.
snack.
Okay.
If I don't get at least like two pretzels, like something is wrong. So snack wise, it's a pretzel. But like must do when I go to land, it's going on Indiana, going to Toontown because it's just super cute. Um, I love PhotoPass, and so I love to hit like all the PhotoPass spots. But I would probably say like going on the classics as Fantasyland. So I have to go on Storybook. I need to go on Mr. Toad and Pinocchio because you just can't go on those anywhere else. And then and I'm excited for Animal Kingdom to get an Indiana Jones ride because Dinosaur and that ride are the same track. So
Hmm.
I'm excited for when that happens. And then another thing, food, of course. I have to get the Jolly Holiday combo because the Jolly Holiday is like my favorite like quick service in
Okay.
Disneyland. And it's a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. It's like the most like basic meal you could get, but it is like the best. I love it. So, and then Haunted Mansion. Like I just love Haunted
Yep.
Mansion. It's just so fun. I
Mhm.
feel like with Haunted Mansion Holiday, like that will close in August and it'll be open from August until January. So you really only get like classic Haunted Mansion for like a couple months out of the year. And so I try to get on that one a couple times if it's like an off season because that one's really fun. And then
Which one
for
do you like
World,
more, off season or like the Halloween version?
the Halloween one is really cool. Like I love
That's what
that
I
one.
keep hearing.
They do such a good job. And it's crazy how they can how that overlay and they put that giant gingerbread house in it's just yeah, it's awesome. I'm excited to go to that one in December when we go for that. The kids
Yeah.
like that a lot. So I'm trying to think about world. What my must do is I think my must do at Magic Kingdom is I have to see Anastasia and Drusilla.
Okay.
I love them.
That's
So I
funny.
have to for sure do that. They bring me so much joy the way they fight with each
Mhm.
other and interact with each other.
Yes.
And then probably at Epcot Guardians and then Animal Kingdom. I just love the safari. I love going on that. That one's just so fun. And then at Hollywood Studios, I don't know if I have like I have to do this. I just like the vibe at Hollywood Studios, and so I like just walk around and I like to see the characters, and I'd probably say I like going to the Indiana Jones like live action experience that they do. I like watching that a lot. And then I like going on Slinky Dog. But but I think those are probably like my must. And I'm trying to think, I really like the school bread in Epcot. So
Okay.
that's probably like my must get snack every time I go to Epcot. I really like getting school bread. That one is really good.
That's nice. Um, so did you watch the Toy Story 5 movie?
Yes, we went on opening weekend. I took my kids and it was so cute. I loved it. Actually, we just had a garage sale this morning and my sister-in-law had a Jessie doll and she's like, "Oh, my little girl doesn't want this Jessie doll anymore. We're gonna sell it." And I literally was like, "No, you can't do that to Jessie." So
Yeah.
I took it and my little girl was like, I'll have it." So now she's got another Jessie doll because I was just like, "No, you can't give her up. She needs to have a home." And so that's how ridiculous I am that I was can't give away this Jessie doll.
No.
Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it. It was so cute. I loved it.
Yeah, I just loved the new characters that they introduced. And my little girl loves Taylor Swift, so she's been singing the new song like since it came out and walks around singing that song. And so yeah, I loved it. And it was just because I mean the first one came out, when I was like 10. And so
Mhm.
being able to take I mean, they've seen the other ones too, but I feel like they really connected with this one versus the last, like the four. And like my secretly favorite character is Duke Kaboom. So I was so
It's
glad
so
that he had just
funny.
like a small cameo in number five. Because that's what my boyfriend always says. Duke Kaboom, Canada's greatest stuntman.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, he's so funny. So I'm excited. I know I read somewhere that they're maybe gonna make a sixth one because they really want to close out Bonnie's story. So that would be really fun if they did a sixth one. But
It
yeah,
does feel like they are gonna do it. Just the ending of Toy Story 5 kind of gave that vibe.
yeah. Well, they did such a good job, I thought, like, because my kids they're 7 and they have tablets, but having them watch like what a tablet can do, like just zoning out or like the bullying, I feel like it really made them aware of like, I've had too much screen time. I'm gonna go outside and play. Like I was like, "Oh yes, please do. Thank you."
Yeah.
So I thought they did such a great job. Like the tablet wasn't necessarily the bully, it was other aspects in the movie, but I thought that was a good Disney did that to
Yeah.
show kids that like it's not always good to just, be on a screen. That's not how you make friends. And like I'm very old school, so I'm like, no, go outside and play. You don't need to play a video game. So I liked that aspect as a mom that they did that with lily pads. So I thought that was great.
So do you
And
feel like after the watching the movie, do you feel like your kids are on their tablets less?
I feel like they are like
Yeah.
they pretend play, I think a lot more since they did it and like more like asking to play with friends and not like I mean I'm not like super strict, but I definitely like, okay, it's time to get off the tablet and we have our timers and everything. But if they would rather sit in their room and watch a show, I'd like, no, I'd rather you watch a show with the whole family. Like you don't need to stay on your tablet and do that. And so yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's really good. And I felt like they'll speak up sometimes. They'll be like, "I'm being a good kid today because I'm not on my tablet as much." I'm like, yeah, good job, you guys. So, yeah,
That's
I
so
thought
cute.
it was a cute movie. I
That's
was,
awesome. Love that. So you spoke about Run Disney. Do you have any tips for anyone who wants to do Run Disney?
I feel like you don't have to be a runner because I am not a runner. It was just like a fluke. My boyfriend's a runner, and just randomly a couple years ago, he's like, bucket list, we need to do at least one
Yeah.
at Disney. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I get to dress up in a costume? Oh, sure. Let's do this. So I mean, my training consists of like going to like a hit class at the gym like maybe twice a week. And that's like my training. So you don't have to be a runner. You could walk it. I think the most stressful part is registering. Like registration is wild. Like I just registered for Springtime Surprise for 2027 this last Tuesday, and it's like you have to have multiple devices. It's like I've got 3 laptops and my phone, and like you just sit there and wait and hope that they don't sell out before then you get in. And so I think once you get in, the rest is just easy. Like the expo is so fun. Like the whole community, like the Run Disney community is so welcoming and they cheer you on. And like I feel like that is just so much fun. And we've done, I'm trying to think of how many we've done now. We did our first one in 2023, and then we did a coast to coast in 2024. So we did Wine and Dine in World, and then we came back and did the Disneyland Marathon. And then last year we did Princess and came to Disneyland in the Halloween half. And then we're coming back in the fall to do Wine and Dine again. And then in April in 27 we'll do springtime. So then that was kind of like our
Yeah.
goal. We wanted to do all the half marathons. So after springtime, it's not a half marathon, it's a 10 miler, but just like have fun with it. Like I love thinking about what our costumes are going to be, and people go wild with their costumes. Like
Yeah.
think at Wine and Dine 2 years ago, someone was wearing a full blown like Ratatouille onesie, and he ran 13.1 miles in Florida heat in this like huge rat onesie. And I was like, way to go. Like, I
Yeah.
can't believe that you did that. And so, I mean, I've seen people wear like full on pirate costumes and they just go with it. I mean, it's like all out. And we actually just got, I was going to show him. So we signed up to do the virtual Run Disney and you just run it at your own pace.
Yeah.
And they're just 5K. And we decided to do the challenge. And so we got 4 medals. And so we've done one race already. And so I'll show you. So we did this one. It was Hercules.
Oh, that's so
And
nice.
it turns around and it's like Pain and Panic in Hades.
Wow.
So, but like, look, there's so, and there's just like running at home. And so you just run at your whatever pace, and then you put your time in on the Run Disney website. So this was the Go the Distance 5K, and then next week we're gonna do the this one from Emperor's New Grove, and
No.
like all of them just have like the detail is. I think that's why people love doing them because the medals are just like amazing. So I'm excited to do. We got 2 more we have to run. So this was
Oh,
Pocahontas's,
that's so
and
pretty.
then this is her, and her medal opens up and like her little boat like goes around. And Pocahontas never gets any love.
No, she
My
doesn't.
little girl was obsessed with Pocahontas like all of last year. And so we have a Pocahontas Loungefly and a Pocahontas Princess doll. And then this was the challenge. It was the Goofy and Max. So if you did all three 5Ks, they sent you this challenge. And let me see if I can open it. Maybe. The magnet is very strong. And it's just got power line in it. So
Nice.
they're so cute. So yeah, so we just got those, and then they're doing a virtual Halloween one, I think, this year.
Ooh,
Because they
okay.
closed the Halloween half in Disneyland last year was the last one they're doing in Disneyland for a while because they're completely redoing the Esplanade and Anaheim. You're so at Disney World, you're running on property. So you're running through the parks, you're running, you have some street time, but it's still technically Disney property.
Yeah.
But in Anaheim, you're running just in Anaheim. So like the 5Ks are all in the park and some of the bit of the 10K. But after that, like you're just running on the streets of Anaheim. And I think that it's just hard to do traffic control and like close down the streets and you have to have Anaheim Police Department involved. And so I'm hoping once they redo Esplanade and then they are talking about they have a parking lot called Toy Story parking lot and they've talked about turning that parking lot into like another kind of like downtown Disney or Disney Springs or even like an additional part of Disneyland. So I'm hoping once they do that, they'll bring the races back because I liked the idea you could do the coast to coast, one race in Disneyland and one race in Disney World, and then you get a medal for that too. So, yeah, Run Disney's just fun, but it's addicting. Like we were like, we're just gonna
Yeah.
do one, and now we're on our like sixth one this year. So my kids are like, why do you always go without us? And we're like,
Oh,
there's no one to watch you. You have to be there at like 3 in the morning to
yeah,
get
it's
there to
super
get
early.
ready for it. So it's definitely a commitment. And again, I'm like open to close type of park person. Even when we go for races, and my boyfriend's like, we have to wake up at 3 in the morning. Like we can't stay till midnight. I'm like, but we can.
Yeah,
So it's discipline too. If you want to wake up early, I guess you have to not have a midnight park night.
that's true.
But they're really fun. Like I said, I'm not a runner, but but yeah, it's just really fun. I just the whole vibe is too fun. I love it. And even at the end, like everyone at the end of the finish line, like they're cheering you on and they say your name and Like you just feel like such a sense of accomplishment if you are a runner or not a runner. Just like when you pass that finish line and they give you your medal and your banana and your bottle of water, you're just like, oh, I did it. And then you get to walk around the park and show your medal off. And yeah, it's just so fun. I mean, everyone says congratulations to you as you're walking around. So it's really fun.
Do you train it for the marathons or you just go?
So this year, I usually go try to do a little bit more training. This year I haven't because we moved and we've just had a lot going on with like kids getting sick or like living. We were living in my in-laws' basement for a while, and so I just haven't been able to like get out there. So the virtual races are kind of like how we train because it's a 5K, and so we kind of spread them out. So like we build up to those. Um, but I've never felt like the timing that we get, we usually run them just over 2 hours. So that I feel like is pretty good. But there are people that they'll train and they'll do great. Like my boyfriend is an actual runner, so he'll do his races. He's got a half marathon in Utah in like 2 weeks. So he's always training. But for me, if I can like get in like a mile or two like a week, but I'm comfortable with that because I know like I'm not trying to break any records. I'm just trying to have fun. I mean, I was dressed like Sleeping Beauty last time. Like I'm not out there to like, break any like world records. And so I'm just there to have fun. So like we have our timing and we try to pace ourselves and they have pacers. So like if we see someone go, okay, there's the like 2 hour pacer, like let's try to stay with them. And then if we have to like, step back and just walk a mile, like we're totally fine with that. Cause like I said, we're just there for fun and to run through the parks. And obviously the medals are really cool, but and just to do something together. Like it's really just like something that we do that's just us and it's just fun to like think of what we're gonna wear and yeah. So I think I just do it more for fun. I definitely don't
Yeah.
train. Don't train as much as I probably should, but there are a lot of people on Instagram that like will like the day you should start training, they'll like send out like a post and they'll say, okay, if you're running the wine and dine, like today's the day you should probably start training, and they'll like post stuff and you can follow them and they'll give you like what you should be running every week to
That's
accomplish like if
cool.
you want to be able to like really run it in like a good time. But
Yeah.
some people, I mean, you can walk the 5K. Like you just have to run at least walk run a 16-minute mile. So I mean if you power walk really fast, I mean you can do it. It's not they just sweep you if you're like lagging behind or if you're going too slow because they have to open the parks. And
Yeah.
so the finish line is in for Wine and Dine, it finishes in Epcot. And so you get to run through Epcot like right before it opens.
Oh,
So it's really fun.
that's so cool. I definitely want to do those in the future.
Yeah, they're really fun. And they don't do them in World. They've only done them in Land, and I hope they would bring them back to Disney World. They do kids races. And so
Oh,
in 2024, we went out as a family because my two twins, they did the like kids races and the medal was Chip and Dale. It was so cute. And
oh,
I mean, they were four, so I mean it was like they ran down the parking lot basically, but it was just so cute seeing like all the kids like do their own little race and their medals are sometimes almost as cute as I think last year it was Lightning McQueen was the medal. So
uh-huh.
I would love if they would bring the kids races back to World because I would sign my kids up for that. They're totally, totally cute.
That sounds so fun. Especially for the kids. I feel like they would definitely love that.
Yeah, it's super fun. Yeah, they have their medals like hung up in their room and
Aw.
they love them. So I would love if they would bring those back to World.
Yeah. So we spoke about kitty cups earlier. Do you have any to open today?
I do. I actually had because I was unpacking and I found one that I hadn't opened yet, this Star
Ooh.
Wars one. So
I
if I
found
could
the Toy Story one.
have been able to find those anywhere.
No way.
I don't know if like we just don't have a ton in Utah, but I will try anytime I drive by a Walgreens, I'll like go there and they only ever have Star Wars. And then anytime I go to Target, they're all empty. And so I don't know what I'm catching the wrong days. I don't know what day they get delivered, but I have yet to find the Toy Story ones. But well, we should open them.
I can help you find them if you want me to. I was able to complete two friends' collections because of my
Oh,
Toy Story.
really? Yeah,
Yeah.
we did get Rex. He's not part of like the Toy Story collection. He's just
Yeah,
part of
he's
like
on
the
the other
Disney.
one.
And so we
Same
do
thing with
have
Buzz.
Bullseye and Rex just from that other collection, but I would love to get like Bo Peep. Um, and Jessie, I think. So
Ooh, those are nice. All
be a good one. Okay.
right, we can open it on three. Wait, who are you hoping for?
Oh, I
Or
think
who
the
do you think it
Stormtrooper,
is?
because we have, or an Ewok. I would love, because out of the Star Wars universe, Wicket is like my favorite character. I love the
Yeah.
Ewok so much. So I think probably either the Stormtrooper or Wicket would be pretty awesome.
Ooh, okay. Is that
Okay.
who you think it is? Is it white?
No, no, no. I see a little green. Ooh, if it was Yoda, that would be cool too. I actually don't
Oh,
know. It doesn't really show you other than the Stormtrooper on this
yeah.
one, so I don't know.
I think that one does have Yoda though. I think this one might be either the alien or Ducky. I'm leaning towards
Ducky
alien.
would be cute. Okay.
Oh, one, two, three. It's the alien. It is Yoda. Oh my God.
Got his little white patch of hair on his
Yes.
back. That's so cute.
Oh my
Okay,
God, I
I'm
love
excited.
that.
My son might steal this one because he loves Baby Yoda. That one's so cute. Oh,
That's
the
so funny.
alien is really cute.
Right?
Oh, I like that one. Do you have that one yet?
Yes, I do.
That one's cute. That always got his little hood. Oh my gosh, I love that. So,
Oh,
oh, I
that's
love it.
adorable.
He's so cute. I love that one. So
Uh,
fun.
so which is your favorite collection from the kitty cups right now?
So I do like the princesses.
Yeah.
So like we've got a couple, I mean, classic princesses are great, but I like just the Disney ones right now because we've got Dalmatian and
Mhm.
Marie, and I just think those ones are really cute. We're trying to see if we can find Bambi, because my little girl loves Bambi. So I think that collection, and then I like the Spider-Man ones because
Uh-huh.
my boyfriend's two daughters are obsessed with Spider-Man and Ghost Spider and that the whole universe. And so we've got Miles Morales and the regular Spider-Man. Um, and so I think they love the Spider-Man ones. I do like the Marvel ones. We have Rocket too, and
Yeah.
Rocket is really cute.
Do you guys have the Groot collection?
We don't have the Groot collection. We don't have any Groots actually.
No way. Wait, but like your Walgreens and Targets, or you mean like you personally?
We just don't have any of the Groots yet.
Okay.
No.
Have you seen them in stores or no?
Haven't. Like I said, I don't know why maybe they just don't stock them as much, or I just get to them late.
I
Because
have the whole Groot
I know you
collection.
have so many. I love it. I also need to think of like a way to display them too. I've seen so many cute people like post them the way they display them. And I'm like, "Ugh, I just like can't think of like how to do that. Because I have so many ears. So I think I don't have a ton of cutie cuffs because I'm like, oh, can I handle like one more
Yeah.
collection? Because I have over 120 ears. And
Wow.
so we're slowly building our cutie cup. I'm trying to think of where my tote is. I have all of them from when we moved. I like took them all off the wall and put them
Yeah.
in there. So, but I think we have a lot of the villains too. I really like the villain collection. I'm trying to find, oh, I have Cruella. So when we go on the cruise, we're going on the Destiny. And one of the things you can do is Cruella de Vil has like a fashion show. And so you can either dress kind of like Cruella, like bound like a Dalmatian, or just wear whatever. And you don't have to do the fashion show, but if you're dressed up. And so my little girl and I both have like red and white and black polka dot-ish outfits, but
Uh-huh.
we're gonna wear the Dalmatian cutie cuffs and Cruella on our bag for the cruise. And then Hercules is the musical on the ship. And so we're gonna bring our Hades cutie cup with us when we go to the show, and Pegasus. We have Pegasus
Yeah.
too. So we're gonna take them on the cruise with us so they can like be our friends when we go to the shows.
That's
So
so
I'm
fun.
excited. So we were excited about that. Hercules is probably my next favorite, like little like in the 90s. Like Little Mermaid is like Die Hard, but Hercules, I love that movie. So I'm excited to see the show on the cruise and then to take our Hades cutie cuff and our Pegasus cutie cuff to that one.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite collection? Other than I'm guessing maybe
I
I
love
see a lot
it.
of Spider-Mans. You do have quite a few
I have
Spider-Mans.
the whole Adventures collection, so both series, I have them here. I have the Groot series as well. I have the Princess Elegant one.
Oh, really
Um,
nice.
And pretty much, I think I finished all the Disney collection. They're like,
That's awesome.
and then I have more on this wall.
Well, and I spot that you have the Disney film camera Lego on your shelf
Yes.
too. I have that one too. I think that's probably like my big collection is I'm a Disney Lego
Yeah.
person. I have a lot. And so that's probably what I collect is all anytime like a new brick head comes out. Like I just bought the Toy Story brick heads and the Alice in Wonderland brick heads that just came out in July. And so, but yeah, the film camera one is one of my favorites. I love the film strip and I love
Yes.
the black and white Mickey and Minnie that comes with it.
I love it. Yes. That honestly, the film strip is what got me. I was like, I need that. That's
That one's
way
really
too
cool.
cute.
Yeah, they
Um,
do a good job.
yeah, they did. Did you see the Winnie the Pooh Lego collection? Yeah.
It's so cute. I haven't gotten that one yet. I have the tree.
Okay.
It's like his house in the tree. And then every time I go to the Lego store, I'm like, oh, I heard Eeyore is coming out, I think in
No.
January. They're doing the same style with Piglet and Pooh, and they're gonna do Eeyore. And I think they're doing Tigger too. And so that one will be really cute.
Ooh, okay, I have to wait for that then.
I follow a guy on TikTok that like does Lego Disney news and he was talking about Eeyore the other day and so I'm like, ooh, that will be cute. Cause yeah, I don't think they've ever done like a Pooh collection like this before.
No.
So I'm excited
No,
for
I
that.
really liked the Piglet birthday cake one.
It
I
was
was
so
going to
cute.
get that for my best friend for her birthday, but I wanted to stick to the theme because I had already bought certain items that were Eeyore, so I was like, ah, I want to
Yeah.
stick to the theme. But
Yeah,
now that he's coming out, that's gonna be perfect to
yeah,
gift
I
him.
think it's January. I think that's when I heard that he's coming out.
Okay, I'm gonna look into that because yeah, definitely need that.
Yeah, I wish they would do because they did a brickhead of Eeyore last year. They did
Okay,
Turning Red and Eeyore, and I was like, are they going to do the rest of them? I was hoping they were going to do Pooh,
yeah,
like a few others, but they didn't. So, but the Eeyore one, I have that one. He's really cute.
yes. Oh, love that. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. This was fun. Like, I love talking about this, and I don't have a lot of friends that like understand my Disney love, and so it's so nice to be able to just talk to someone about everything that I like too. So.
Yes. Yes. I feel like a lot of people just judge, like, oh my gosh, she's talking about Disney again, or she's going to Disney again. It's like, okay, yeah, I go to
Yeah,
Disney.
I am.
It's okay. I am. Maybe you should try it sometime.
Yeah. So your life will be so much better. I
Yes.
think when I talk to my friends, they'll be like, "So when are you going back?" I'm like, "Oh, thank good question." I'm like, "Do I go that often? I didn't think I did, but all right." No, I love it. I just love the Disney community. I feel like everyone is just so like happy for everybody and like you just like even when you're at the parks, like you never see anybody like angry or upset. And I just feel like sometimes in the world that especially right now, like I feel like what's wrong with like in Disney?
Yeah.
Nothing when there's other things. So, but I really appreciate I loved talking to you
Yes,
and
it's
I like
so
your
nice.
ears too. Are those Caribbean Beach?
I think so. So I actually found these in like I guess it's like a thrifting store in the mall and they were $10.
Oh, love it. Yeah, because those
So
ones I think are the Caribbean Beach ones from a couple years ago.
I
Those are
think
really
so too. I think so too. It didn't come with a tag or anything.
no, those are really cute.
And it just says hello summer.
I love it. That's really cute.
But yeah, that was like a must for me. I was like, I need to get those because $10 Disney years, never find
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, I know. They're expensive. It's an
Mhm.
expensive habit to have.
Yes. Have you seen the birthday ones that
Oh
just
no, I
released?
haven't seen those.
I don't
Oh,
know if it's in Cali, but World has them. They're so cute. And the bow, you can remove it too. So it's like, love it.
I love the ones that have the removable bows because you can just put them on other ones and yeah,
This
I'll
will
have
be
to
my first removable bow ears.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, they're so cute. I'll send you that too. Let me write that down.
Hey,
I'm gonna
you're awesome.
forget. I've been writing down all the things I have to send you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Um, all right, but thank you once again for joining me
Yeah.
today. It was so
Thank you so
fun.
much. Okay.